the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Bulls. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at So Detroit will get the first possession. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Hayward outside. Bosh, a screen on Durant from the high post. Second shot opportunity, and Bosh with the lane. Bosh has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Pistons. Hield outside. And the three ball is good.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And Brewer kicks to Hayward. Bosh hits a bit for Hayward. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Mills, defended by Durant. Pass to Brewer. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
The open shot by Brewer. Another shot. And the rejection by Zubac. Three-pointer Hield. That one doesn't go. Now the Pistons take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach, and Coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took Game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Pass to Brewer. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Snatched up. Bosh. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Here's Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mills looking it over. He gets it to Hayward. Bosh trying to free himself up. They get it back, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's Bosh. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Mills dishes to Hayward. Off target from three-point range.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Hayward. Pass to Bosh for the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, what persistence from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. I mean, his tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
Here's Payne. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Outside Covington. There's the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Brewer. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Barbosa against Bosh, and he makes that one. Bosh has got 8 points.
Oh, nice balance from Bosh there. Absorbing the contact well and still able to convert.
For 3, Covington sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Hayward. Bosh, a screen on Hart. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. Goes back up, and the nice bucket inside from Bosh. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now here's Payne. It's Hart on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Bosh. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Carney's checked in, and it's Duncan in for Gordon Hayward.
Bosh, such a huge contributor. Comes up big in so many moments.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago leading by 9. Rose with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Mills with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Brewers got the ball. Hit the putback. Duncan on the follow.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Bulls moving the ball around. From deep, Rose. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
He gets that one. Here's Hart. 6 points for him. Rose in the post, covered by Mills. Rose passes to Allen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Bosh against Zubac. Nice move. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Hart has it in the corner. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Bosh, a screen on Rose. Mills passes to Bosh. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. So for the Bulls, Oubre's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Josh Hart. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Rose, covered by Mills. Oubre on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Passes it to Carney. Shoots over Zubac. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Zubac.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Fires from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Mills can't hit.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but On occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Stolen by Zubats. Oubre for three. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Buries it from three-point range. Oubre's got 9 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Mills passes to Brewer. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Payne finds Hield. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good on the bucket. Randolph's got his first points of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pulls from the top of the key.
Pistons foul call. Number 22.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Substitution for your Bulls. Nikola Vucevic.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Payne, covered by Mills. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Plumlee, he's checked in for Detroit.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Mason Plumlee.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Vucevic, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
KD against Hayward. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. And here is Brewer. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
Hield with the bucket.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Durant, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chicago. Brewer hits them both. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Now here's Mills. Payne covering. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here's Mills. Payne covering. They get a hand on it. The pass to Brewer. It's up a three. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots from the baseline. Pass to Hield. 18 feet out. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Chris Bosh is checked in for Noel. And it's Jackson in for Patty Mills. Down low. Hayward passes to Bosh. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Gordon Hayward.
And that's 15 points for Chris Bosh. Here's Hield. He's got 8. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got 11 points.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Jackson kicks to Hayward. And the three off target.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Bosh misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Payne and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Brewer with the ball. Now Covington defending. Here's Jackson. Here's Plumlee. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Now, here's Brewer. Defense right on him, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Jared Allen's checked in for Vucevic. Josh Hart comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Rose in for Cameron Payne. Then for the Pistons, Carney's checked in, and it's Duncan in for Brewer. Shot clock at 6. Duncan with a screen on Rose. And again, it's the Pistons missing. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jackson against Rose. Jackson passes to Bosh. Outside for Jackson. Bosh sets the pick for Jackson. Hayward right side. No good on the 3.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Jackson against Rose. To end the drought. And then Bosh with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high-percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Tries the spin move. Jackson kicks to Hayward. Pass to Bosch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The defense trying to make it tough for Bosch, but to Chris's credit, he stays focused on this shot.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Kevin Durant comes in for Robert Covington. And Oubre subbed in for Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Bosch.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Hayward against Hart. Passes it to Bosch. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Bosch has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
1:24 left in the second quarter. The 3 from Bosch. Rebound by the Bulls. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Rose. Here's Hart. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Hart's got 12 in the game.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Hayward dishes to Duncan. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Rose outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Duncan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Detroit Pistons.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this?
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You look at Chris Bosh in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
On defense, the Pistons. Outside Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
The Pistons shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Bosch, a screen on Rose. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Pistons, Patrick Mills. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. Now Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And it's Detroit's ball. Now here's Mills. It's tipped. Stolen by Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pistons foul. Patrick Mills. First personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw, good, Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And Rose drops them both. Detroit with the ball. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rose. There's the pass to Bosch.
And Vucevic is really good at using his quick hands on defense, not making anything easy for scores.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Mills passes to Brewer. Here's Bosch. Zubac's defending. Can they get it? Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's good from long range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They roll.
And Mills kicks to Hayward. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Allen's checked in for Vucevic. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Durant. Hart, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Payne in for Derrick Rose. Clock at 6. And here's Mills from the arc. And they get it back.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Sinks the triple.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mills. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Pass to Hayward. They could use a bucket. Hands it from downtown.
Boy, look at how steady Hayward is. Even with the defense all over him, he's not distracted at all on the jump shot.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Zach Randolph's checked in for Zubats. Plumlee is checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Patty Mills. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Hayward. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Plumlee. Second chance shot. Noel trying to break loose. The shot's good from Plumlee.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
A three from Bogdanovich. Another three for Chicago.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Now here's Brewer. Defended by Hart. Brewer's shot is off. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Allen passes to Payne. Allen with the screen for Payne. Back to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Brewer. Guarded closely. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
A three from Bogdanovich. And the Bulls, another three.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Now, here's Brewer. Defended by Hart. Hayward can't hit. Chicago's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And the Bulls, another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Noel. Allen with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says, you can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
A jump hook, a second chance effort. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Barbosa with it. Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Oubre can't get it to go. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Carney kicks to Duncan. Rose against Jackson. Feeds to Carney. They need this, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
One shot.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Jackson, and Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
That one goes in. Covington's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Jackson against Rose. Passes it to Brewer. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Carney with the bucket. Carney's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
They get it again. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Brewer. It's all in by the Bulls.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Rose, good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jackson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Zubac is checked in for the Bulls. Vucevic down low. Shoots. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Carney the pass to Brewer. Detroit, no good that time either.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And the basket by Rose.
This is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Out left to the wing. And the pass to Jackson. Six to shoot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Rose. Driving the lane. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rose has got 16 here in the second half. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Now here's Jackson. Payne covering. Right outside. Plumlee with a screen on Hart. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Payne. Pass to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Covington. Durant feeling it out a bit. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
The Pistons shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Outside Jackson. There's the feed to Plumlee. That one's not going to go. And here are the Bulls now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the dunk by Zubac.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Right against Hart. To halt the run, and that one's good. Wright's got his first points of the night.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Outside Durant, lets the three fly, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Plumlee with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jackson looking around. Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Payne with the block. Pass to Durant. Over Duncan. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Jackson passes to Wright. Plumlee sets the pick for Wright. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. Mills is checked in for Detroit. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Plumlee finds Wright. Just 4 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over Hart. It's deflected. Passes to Randall. Sinks that one from the post.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mills with it, working on Payne. Looking to end the run. Mills can't hit. Bulls have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Got that one up quick.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Hard against right. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Payne kicks to Hart. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Right outside. Back to Mills from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Timeout called, the Bulls. With an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Randolph. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Robert Covington. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Rose in for Payne. And here are the Bulls now. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Double team on Rose. Outside, KD. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mills can't hit. Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And Rose throws it down hard.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injury, showing no fear.
Now, here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Hayward against Hield. Hayward passes to Duncan. Shoots over KD. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. KD with the bucket.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Duncan outside. Now Mills. Out to Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And, well, Detroit shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. They're running, all going up court. And the dunk by Zubac.
And
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Mills dishes to Duncan. Stolen by Durant. Here's the three. And the Bulls get it back. The pass to Rose. From deep. They get the rebound. Hield. And at last, they get one to fall.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Duncan can't hit.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Rose. Mills passes to Plumlee. They need this one. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
KD with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Duncan with the screen on Rose. Here's Mills. And he drops it in from the low post.
You know, at just under 6 feet tall, you've got to develop a lot of ways to get your shot off, and Mills has a nice handle on the floater. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now here's Mills. D right on him. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rose.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the layup is good. Rose has got 37.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Mills. Takes a three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bogdanovich against Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovich for three.